Good morning! Stay tuned, watch this video. A passenger tried to bully me last night, and I had to kick him out of the car. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome again to the Nashville LyftZone. I'm your host, DJ Rockwell. Last night, I had to kick someone out of the car. I don't want to tell you exactly what happened. And don't let the passengers bully you like tried to happen here. And this wasn't a Lyft ride, this was an Uber ride, and this is the kind of thing where this is really at the core of why I don't like Uber, because this is the kind of shit that happens on Uber. I'm just about to hit 700 rides on Lyft. Never has this ever come up once. But on Uber, a lot of people are bossy and try to bully the driver. Don't take that shit. It's your car, it's your rules. So here's what happened. I had just dropped somebody off at the 5 Points area, which is in East Nashville. It's a real popular little bar district. Also has the best pizza in Nashville. And as soon as I dropped these people off, which was on Uber, before I ended the trip, I had another trip request, and it was right there where I was already parked. So I accepted it. And then this guy and this drunk fat girl who was completely blown, wasted, drunk out of her mind. He comes up, I got the passenger window open over here, and I confirm, what's your name? He said his name. That was the name that I was looking for. I was like, okay, yeah, I unlocked the doors. Go ahead and hop in. So he helps put the drunk girl in the back seat right here, which was like a 3-minute ordeal of him trying to get her in and being lovey-dovey and kisses like, I love you, I'm gonna get you, you'll get home safe, blah blah blah. And he's, looking at me, he's like, hey, you're gonna get her home safe, right? And I was like, well, yeah, man, that's what I do. Like, you drink, I drive. That's what I'm here for. So he gets her situated in the back seat here, and I'm already worried because I'm a pretty good I can gauge pretty well your level of drunkenness. And this girl, I was worried she was about to barf at any minute. So anyway, he shuts the back door, and the passenger window over here is still open, and he leans in and asks again. He's like, hey man, you're gonna get her home safe, right? And I was like, yeah, just confirm the address. He's like, yeah, that's the correct address. He's like, honey, is that the right address? And she's like, yeah, that's where I'm going. And then he leans in and is like, oh, by the way, can you cancel this ride so I don't get charged the $5? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. No, I'm not doing that. He's like, well, I just need you to get her home safe. And I was like, well, I ain't doing it for fucking free. He's like, look, man, I don't want to get charged the $5. And I was like, well, then walk there. I'm not taking you for free. A Lyft ain't gonna take you for free. A fucking taxi ain't gonna take you for free. You want a free ride? Go sit in the back of a squad car. So he gets pissed off, and he just walks off because he wasn't going on the ride. He was going back to the bar. So what do? I don't want this drunk fat bitch in my car. I canceled the ride, and I charged his sorry ass the $5 cancellation fee. And then I looked back and I was like, hey, you got to get out of the car. And then right then another ride request came in, also right at the place where I'm sitting. So I'm like, hey, you got to get out. He's like, just take me home. Why can't you just take me home? I'll give you money. And I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. I don't take people for cash. If you can give me a cash tip if you want on top of the fare, but I ain't taking you for cash. That's against Uber's policy. Coincidentally, that's against Lyft's policy too. You can't flag people down like a taxi on the street. If it's not through the app, don't be taking people. Uber or Lyft finds out about that, your ass won't be driving anymore. So anyway, I'm telling her, you got to get out of the car. I got another passenger coming. They just take me home. It's like, no, I'm not taking you home for free. You get out of the car. I don't care what you do, how you get home, but you're not getting home in this car. So she starts off, oh, you're a fucking asshole. Just take me home. Just take me home. No, get the fuck out of my car, bitch. She's like, you're a fucking asshole. I'm going to call the police on you. And I was like, lady, you got 10 seconds to make a choice. Either you get out of this car, or I'm going to turn the engine off, and I'm going to get out of this car, and I'm going to walk 20 feet in front of the car to that police officer standing right there, and he'll get your ass out of this car. The choice is yours. Decide now. And if she hadn't gotten out of the car right then, cussing the whole way out about what an asshole I am, I would have absolutely 100% gone to that police officer and said, hey, I'm an Uber driver. This drunk bitch will not get out of my car. Can you help me? And he would have. The cops here in Nashville love Lyft and Uber because we're making their jobs easier. We're keeping the drunk people off the roads. And a cop actually did tell me that one day when I was at a gas station. So the lesson here, folks, is do not let the passengers bully you like that. And again, this is the kind of shit you get with Uber passengers. It's why I don't really like Uber. I've never had this in almost 700 rides with Lyft. I have never had this situation happen even remotely close to it, even once. Not even close. With Uber, I get a ton of bossy people, pushy people, and they can push me to a point. But when it's something like this, no, I'm not taking your ass if the meter isn't running on the application. Forget that. Lyft's insurance is not going to cover that. Uber's insurance is not going to cover that. And if you get into a wreck, you're the one with the problem. That's all going to be on you. So don't let passengers bully you. Don't take that shit like that from them. And if you have to kick somebody out of your car, do it. Kick them out of the car. That is your right. You don't have to take any ride that you don't want to. And if you do pick up someone that's as blasted drunk as she is, and you can tell that she's probably, before you even make it a block down the street, she's probably going to barf all over your car, tell them to get out. Don't take the ride. Just cancel it. It's like, look, you're too drunk. Get out. I'm not taking you. I'm not going to take shit like that, and you shouldn't either. And definitely don't ever take anyone for cash. We're not taxis. You can't flag down. If it's not on the app, it is technically, as far as Lyft and Uber are concerned, that's illegal. And you will get deactivated as a driver if they find out about it. So that's our lesson for today. I hope you all have a great day. And I will catch you all again next time in the Nashville Lyft Zone. This is DJ Rockwell, signing off.